CityView, you know that one of our great emphases is to plant 100 churches in 25 years. We love church planting. We love multiplying the gospel, specifically throughout the city of Houston. So we get to work with a lot of church planters. We send a lot of churches. One of those very near and dear to our heart is led by Joe Ogletree and Sherelle Ogletree. Here's Joe. Joe, why don't you share with us your family, share with us about your church, share with us about you.
Wow, so I'll start with the family. I'm married to Sherelle. Sherelle and I are high school sweethearts. We've been dating since 2000, going on 15 years of marriage. And through those 15 years of marriage, we've had 3 boys, Jaden, Josiah, and Jackson. Mm-hmm. And God has really just blessed us with lots of energy, and that's why I have no hair, right? Because of
why I'm all gray. Yeah.
I still am a bivocational pastor, still work in corporate America, but also I pastor Image Church.
Pre-COVID, what were you guys doing in terms of meeting? What have you done through COVID? What does that look like now?
Wow, so pre-COVID, we've been mobile. So we've been worshiping out of Black Elementary. CityView, y'all know about the school, stacking chairs, setting up and tearing down every Sunday. We're still doing that.
Wheeling out. Yeah.
We've been online since March, and now we're preparing to go back in October.
One of the things that I've tried to share with CityView is that, even in the middle of the weirdness, the craziness, the hardships of all of this, God's still working. And so we want to remind people that we need to celebrate some stuff. So what are some things that we can celebrate with you that's going on in your family and your church?
Wow, man. So the number one thing that we are celebrating now is 3 years of as a church. Many churches don't reach it to where we have reached, all by the grace of God. Amen. And when we started Image Church, it was in 2017 when we had something called Harvey that devastated our community, devastated Houston. And so everyone's attention was focused on something else. Launching a church during that period was difficult. Yeah. But then now we have COVID, right? And we've been able to endure, 6 or 7 months of being a part of the church, online worship. So that's one thing that we're really rejoicing in today, that God has held us together. He's allowed us to see 3 years of ministry. So that's one thing.
Share with us maybe some challenges you're facing that you're having to deal with or work through.
You all know that everyone's hands on deck, and being mobile is a lot of work. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of sweat equity. Mm-hmm. And so what we're praying for now, what we're hoping for, is that we can find somewhere that is more permanent or semi-permanent. That's one challenge we're facing now. Even as we're going back, we're at the luxury of the school, and they said, hey, you can come back, but you got to pay more money because we got to clean the place, right? So you're limited in what you can do when you don't have a building to call your own, or even a semi-permanent space. So that's what we're praying about now, and that's our greatest need at this moment.
Is there anything else? Maybe it's just that, but is there something else that we can be praying for you, for Sherelle, for your boys, for Image Church?
Yeah, just continue to pray, that we are able to sustain the fire that we had pre-COVID. Mm-hmm. Church planting is a lot of momentum. The challenge is getting people back into a mode of, hey guys, let's get back into the swing of things. Mm-hmm. And so be praying that we will have endurance and also have wisdom, and that passion of reaching people for Jesus really just reignites on the inside of us, that we can continue to do what we were doing pre-COVID, that we're better than we were doing pre-COVID. And that's my prayer, and that's my hope.
Amen.